welcome on back to TK's Garage. As you can tell, I'm moving. We're going to try to get the content in as I can. But I got to talk about the big changes at Chrysler. We're going to talk about all that and more right after this. Guys, before I get into today's video, I got to talk about the giveaway on the channel. You know, we currently have that Ram TRX up and the Chrysler 300 Hellcat. Now, there is a very special entry option right now. It's only available for 20 entries, for 20 orders. That's it. After those 20 orders, it's done. And to let you know, we've already sold 3 of them before we even published the video to announce it. And it's only on the TRX. If you want to win that TRX and you want to get an insane amount of entries, there's 15,000x entries available only for the first 20 orders. And it will match your previous orders if you have anything else pending on this TRX. So if you want to get into it, it's very simple. TK'sgarage.bigcartel.com. Link in the description. Let's get into it and get into this dope-ass Chrysler news. What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and I'm literally big guy in a little car right now. Sometimes you just got to work with what you got, man. I am traveling, obviously. I haven't left these great United States again yet, but I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the stuff I learned over the event in Vermont, and specifically dealing with Matt becoming the CEO of Chrysler and Alfa Romeo in the United States. And I think this is big news, man. I think this is really a big thing. I've seen the comments. A lot of you guys are super positive about the change because, look, everybody was getting on to me saying that I just hated on Christine Fuel, but that was not the case at all, right? It wasn't the case. What it was is, if you're not showing me that you're doing anything, like you're not putting in any effort, every product that looks like it's about to be ready to be, sent through the system, up the line, you end up changing or saying you want to change the design. Then you come out with this abject fucking disaster that's the Caravan or the Pacifica now. I mean, come on, man. Like, how long did she think? And evidently, this is a thing for her. She'll literally pop up and be an executive at a company for X amount of time and, not a long time, and then bounce to another company. So, I don't know where she's going next. I hope it's Ford. I hope it's Ford. I hope it's Ford or General Motors. You know what I'm saying? Look, and I don't wish any bad will or anything towards her. I just, you're not a car person. Everybody else at the old FCA or Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram is a car person. And that's who needs to run these damn companies, man. Not these financial bean-counting retards. Sorry. They don't need it. They don't need to be doing it. Anyways, I'm excited because, and I'm not going to get into what we talked about at dinner. I'm sure there'll be articles and other stuff coming out, and I'm sure when Matt's ready, he's going to publish what his vision is for Chrysler, because you know what everybody else did at the table? Everybody at the table at dinner told Matt what we thought Chrysler was, and then Matt was like, and like I said, I'm not giving away what it is, but I will tell you this, and that's just a respect thing. I kind of can understand where he's coming from, and I think he can do it. I really do. I think there's a big segment in the market, and I've talked about this before, that's wide open to just be plucked, just to be taken. And right now, the only car manufacturer that has vehicles in that range that they can, compete in that range is Nissan. you know, with the Versa, the Sentra. I know you're going to say Mitsubishi because they have that death trap with 13-inch tires. But that's not, I mean, that's a throwaway car. It is what it is. But for me, I'm all about having those affordable cars, having those stepping stones up the ladder. You know, because somebody, that might be their first Mopar product, right? Maybe they fall in love with it, and now they want to get a Charger, right? Maybe they want to get a, you know, whatever it is, right? And I think that that's a thing. I think that's, you know, back in the day, Chrysler did do that. It wasn't, yes, they had nice trims. Yes, they started becoming like a Cadillac. They were trying to be a luxury brand. But Chrysler also built affordable cars. I mean, the LeBaron, yeah, it was nice. I mean, you had the Chrysler-Maserati partnership, which, by the way, I think would be super cool. I know someone's going to send this to Matt. I think it would be super cool if, you know, Chrysler had a LeBaron and they did a partnership with Maserati again, being that both companies are in-house. You can do that. And in case you don't know what I'm talking about, Google Chrysler, LeBaron, Maserati. And you're going to go, what? Yes. There was an Italian-influenced Chrysler LeBaron back in the day. And it was pretty friggin' cool. And they are pretty friggin' rare today. I had a couple of oil guys that are in the oil business that have one. I had two. One was, I think his was white. I don't remember what the other color was. But I thought it was pretty cool, you know. But I'm excited for the optimism, right? I know everybody's like, oh, we've had optimism from blah, 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 blah. Remember everybody was shitting on Tim Kuniskis because he came back, oh, nothing's going to change. They already killed the Hemi. It's over. Nothing's going to happen. Blah, 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 blah. How many dicks are y'all eating right now? Because they did do what they said they were going to do. They brought it back. They brought the Hemi back. Shit, they brought back the Hellcat. They brought back the TRX engine. You know, the Hellcat engine. They brought back the TRX. So, yes, if I sound a little optimistic over what's happening or what's going to happen with Chrysler, I am, because I think this is probably the biggest news for Chrysler outside of them releasing a product in a long time. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.